Jessica Black here with Hannibal TV. Here I am with Bruiser, about to face Genesis in the cage.
She knows, he knows, this camera knows, you screwed it up in Hawkesbury, Genesis.
Peace and
You're
love.
telling people I'm a fat old man? You, my friend, screwed up in Hawkesbury. You are gonna take a beating today. Everybody knows it. The reason why you lose so much because you're too cocky and stupid, man. Stupid. You shouldn't be in Hannibal TV wrestling. You don't deserve to be in the ring with me.
Peace and love.
I'm going to show you what this fat old boy can do. Wait and see. She knows, he knows.
Peace and love.
Here I am, Jessica Black with Hannibal TV, about to interview Genesis, who's about to face the Bruiser in the cage. Do you have any words for your opponent?
Well, Bruiser, I had no problem with you. Until I hear you talking trash about me, talk about how I cost us the match in Hawkesbury. Talk about how I can't win a match here in GNW. I admit, I haven't won a match ever in GNW in almost 7 years. I haven't won a match. And you love to pick on me for that. You fat old bastard. You want to see what I can do inside a cage where I can be as violent as I want to be? Bruiser, you have no idea the violence you have unleashed.
Welcome to Cage Wars 2, right here on the Hannibal TV. I'm Zach McGibbon, alongside me, Dr. Bob. We've got a great card here tonight, coming off the success of the very first Cage Wars last year. We've got Wes Brisco versus Nathan Banner. Lady Yasmine defending her Women's Championship of Canada against Bellatores, and of course PCO defending his Canadian Championship against Hutchinson and Jeremy Prophet. We've also got some changes to the card that we'll talk about later in the show. Dr. Bob, glad to have you with me on commentary.
You're not Garmami.
Well, I mean, I'm not Garmami, but it's Zach McGibbon, you know? The fans call me Gibby around here.
Never call you that.
Way to lighten up the mood there, Dr. Bob.
Well, it's Genesis and Bruiser in here, and back to the action. These two gigantic men. Genesis was a man on rage before this matchup started. You know, just trading slaps. That's how you test your mettle. Just stand face to face and see who can outstrike the other one. All right, Zachary, give me your opinion on both of these men.
Well, Bruiser and Genesis, they both have some beef with each other. They were actually a tag team at the Bike Fest event, which you could also see on the Hannibal TV in our full event videos playlist.
Trust me, hearing Bruiser from that, he believes 100% that Genesis cost him that matchup. These knee strikes in the corner, using that cage to their advantage. They're strictly keeping a little more professional wrestling than MMA. They're using their surroundings to their disposal.
Oh, big double axe handle there to the back of Genesis.
Mr. 613 himself, the epitome of Ontario wrestling, the Bruiser, taking advantage with these clubbing blows. The first time I ever met Bruiser, Gibby, a while back. Oh, it's even coming out of my mouth now, Gibby. The first time I met him, he showed me that he was a champion in weights and bench pressing and leg pressing and such, and that man automatically, you know, he skyrocketed up to the top of my list. I'm a Bruiser bandwagoner for sure.
You're a big fan of Bruiser.
Oh yeah, Mr. 613. Everyone cop those shirts when they're available. He's making pretty easy work out of Genesis. The much bigger, scarier opponent, just physically, I'd say, but he has shown that he is not a quote-unquote fat old man, as Genesis might have insinuated.
Well, Genesis has been competing in Great North Wrestling for years. Okay, throw it into the corner there. Back and forth. Now going for the cover here. And Genesis kicking out. Genesis has always looked impressive in his matches. He's looking for that one win to really get the momentum going for him.
That's what you often need, just one big win to make this change. And against the Bruiser, you know, a staple of GNW, that would certainly be a huge win. This man's been featured on clips on all over online, a viral sensation. And there is a reason Bruiser is just that good. He's also coming out with a new manager. We'll see if that comes into play tonight. Big strikes.
Oh! Taking the shirt off of Bruiser and going straight to the skin.
Those back chops thunderous in this venue.
Oh!
Well, hey, Genesis' fault. He took off the shirt first.
Oh, well, that's still illegal, Dr. Bob.
It's questionable at best.
Oh, questionable at best. What are you talking about? It's illegal, straight up.
He let go of it. Stop your complaining.
Is this what it's going to be like for the rest of the night?
Oh, I don't think we'll have Bruiser for 5 matches long. I wish.
You amaze me, Dr. Bob.
Bruiser taking advantage. Getting on top of his man here. See, more strikes, more clubbing blows. Genesis the taller, perhaps stronger man. The Bruiser is not a pushover by any means. He's been in wrestling since the 1990s. Faced a lot of big names over the years, a lot of household names, and GNW mainstay since the early days here. Like I said, one of the staples of this federation. That would be a huge win for Genesis, going for the pin.
Can Genesis get it here?
He hooked the leg and put a lot of weight on top of the shoulder, making it that much harder for Bruiser to kick out.
What's Genesis?
This might be a mistake, signaling to his opponents. Never said Genesis was the smartest man wrestling in GNW.
Fireman's carry here from Genesis.
Perhaps a DVD or a Finley roll, but no. Reversed.
What's he going for here? Oh, reverse atomic drop.
Gonna get all of it. It's got him in it's perhaps a guillotine.
I think he's got good position.
I think he was trying to go for a pin, but stuck to the submission. The difference with it, I'll point it out a lot tonight, but the difference with this cage is, of course, no rope breaks in here. If you catch onto a good submission hold, you can just crank it and hold it. Letting it go, he didn't have the position he wants to.
Oh! Big back suplex there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is an MMA ring. 2, almost a 3. I thought that was all. But like I said, don't discount the Bruiser.
Oh, look at this. Oh, his manager getting involved here. Oh, low blow.
Whoa!
A low blow.
Gotta take advantage.
Take advantage. That's a straight up illegal. He's got him in the cover.
You gotta do what you gotta do, Zach.
Oh, a cheap win there, but he's able to get the victory.
And he goes on to face Ottawa Valley's own Jebediah Tatum May 25th at the Pembroke event. Tickets just $2 and $5. More info at greatnorthwrestling.ca.
Well, Nathan Banner, he's one of my toughest opponents. What can I say? He's 6'6", over 300 pounds, and I'm gonna be locked in a steel cage, MMA style cage with Nathan Banner. You know, it's gonna be a tough one, but I can't let the people down of Great North Wrestling. I can't let my fans down. I can't let the great people of Canada down, and I definitely can't let the US down. So Nathan, better watch out, because Brisco, we coming for you. And the aces and eights, we never walk alone.
Brisco, tonight, Brockville, you and I will go 1-on-1. West Brisco, for the last 16 months, you've been ducking me, boy. And once that steel cage is locked, there's no more running. There's no more Banner chasing Brisco. The only thing you're gonna hear is the new television champion, the prodigy, Nathan Banner.
Off to a raucous start here. Here comes Nathan Banner attacking, jump starting on West Brisco.
Oh, look at that ferocious chop there.
Just took some skin off of his chest. Well, I think a match should have started inside the ring, but I can't blame Banner. You take an advantage when it opens up, and that Brisco doesn't have eyes in the back of his head.
No love lost between these two. In the previous encounter in Hawkesbury is, of course, West Brisco not the champion, the GNW World Television Champion at the time, and higher stakes now, and Banner realizes that and taking his aggression out on Brisco early.
Well, you know that best 2 out of 3 falls matchup that was their original matchup. Brisco lost 2 falls to 1 to Nathan Banner. So he definitely has the advantage. He's got that number over him, and you know what? I don't think Wes Brisco has what it takes tonight. He's the new champ, but I don't think he's going to be able to. If he can't even beat him in a 2 of 3 falls match, what chance does he have in this cage, in this MMA cage?
It's certainly a different environment for both Brisco and Banner.
It's been 16 months.
Oh, look at that.
Adding a little insult to injury.
Disrespect showed from Banner.
Fans, they haven't even got inside the cage yet.
Oh, good lord. Throwing his head right into the door.
16 months this has been brewing. 16 months it has been all that's been on Nathan Banner's mind.
Oh, lord, the chop.
He says he's been ducking him. Well, Brisco's got a lot to prove right now. The new champion cannot lose here tonight. His ego and everything at stake, and if we know anything about Wes Brisco, that ego is out of the charts. Banner definitely has a size advantage over him. 6'6", over 300 pounds, I heard. Seems like it gets bigger and bigger all the time.
Oh, roll up right away! Oh, able to get out of it is Banner.
Is that how Brisco wants to win this match?
Oh, look at him trying to cross over into an armbar.
Short arm scissors, actually, and he's got him. There are no rope breaks. That is the uniqueness of this structure, as opposed to a regular wrestling match. So Banner probably might use that to his advantage. We'll see. I don't know who's the better mat wrestler out of the two. I know Banner definitely has the size advantage, potentially the strength advantage. We'll see.
These are two experienced competitors. Banner competing for Pro Wrestling 01 in Japan. Wes Brisco, of course, competing in TNA as he gets thrown into the cage. He had a victory over Kurt Angle in steel cage one time. A cocky pin there for Banner.
Only a 1 count. Well, you know what, Zach? That was in the past, and now is now. Banner has to win the belt here tonight to solidify himself as one of the top guys in GNW. And Wes Brisco's got to show that he was not a fluke last time.
Look at that, he's got a hold of the ankle and twisting the leg. Trying to maybe dislocate it. Banner able to use that big foot of his to kick Brisco off.
Well, the size advantage coming into play, you can try to hook him anywhere. Oh! Spinal tap there. It's a big kick to the back. Wow, what's Brisco looking for? A rope break?
Oh! Right to the face. And a kick like that, you mentioned that, hit you in the lower spine.
Well, you don't have that momentum running off the ropes, bouncing off the ropes like you usually do. But the MMA cage is significantly bigger than our regular wrestling ring, so you can have a running start.
Banner telling the ref to ask Brisco if he's going to quit here.
I don't think Wes will. I mean, he's the first GNW World Television Champion, having won it last November in the Battle Royal in Rockland. He's defended it several times in the U.S., and he does not want to lose it here. Of course, Wes has that huge lineage. The nephew of former NWA World Champion Jack Brisco, son of also Hall of Famer Gerald Brisco. Trying to lose it here, or attempting to try to win it here. You know, that he's got to live up to his family's name. He can't just coast on that. Wes Brisco trying to prove himself to be a valiant fighting champion. Jawbreaker.
Oh, big back suplex! Right on that stiff mat of this MMA cage.
We had the opportunity to get in there before the matches started, Zach, and you know how stiff that is. There's absolutely no give. Looks the outside leg.
Can he get him here? No.
Gotta do a little more than that to pin the gigantic Nathan Banner.
Well, Brisco's demeanor has certainly changed over the past while, ever since getting his valet Valentin. He's been defending the title multiple times, and there's a low blow from Banner. Absolutely blatant.
Referee powerless to stop this one. Banner looking to go off the top. Big man like that is going to definitely spell the end of this matchup.
Oh, and a low blow back from Brisco. Giving him his just dessert.
A little bit of a cheap shot, I think.
What's he setting up for here? Oh! A DDT! Right onto that stiff mat here. Look at Brisco. Oh, what's he doing here?
Up to the top. Might he be going? This might be higher than the third rope.
Unbelievable here.
Oh, crossbody.
Here he goes for the cover here.
I was convinced that was all, but Banner showing his resiliency.
Man, oh man.
Well, West might be the first non-Canadian to hold the JNW championship, and now the television champion. But Nathan Banner will not let that get in his way. He wants this belt, and he's just showing it right now.
Oh, big super kick, and oh, landing hard on the mat is Brisco. That'll take a lot out of him. Will that affect the pin? And Brisco able to keep in it.
A look of shock on his face. Nathan Banner thought that was all. Feel that television championship slip between his fingers.
Banner, of course, no stranger to title shots. He had a title shot against Hannibal when he was the Great North Wrestling Canadian champion.
He's been so close on multiple occasions. Tonight might be the night. I don't know if Brisco has it in him anymore.
And certainly
He looks spent.
certainly the environment for him to thrive in.
Coast to coast. Face meets steel. Steel wins every time.
What's Banner setting up for here? Oh, this could be deadly. Oh! Face first.
He got that face hard on the upper rim of the cage.
Brisco getting back up. Oh, it looks like he's going for maybe a Kimura, trying to adjust the arm, but Banner's arm, of course, massive and can't really get all of it to go, but enough to do some damage.
Screaming in pain. This might be it, Zach. Thought referee Jamie Hitzman was calling over, but no. Look at the hair.
Oh, yeah, he was pulling on his hair there.
Well, whatever you gotta do. It is the television championship after all.
Getting back up. Oh,
Schoolboy!
schoolboy pin.
Look at his leg positioning.
Oh, and Banner able to get out of that one.
Draped his leg, captured him in there. Doubly as hard to get out.
He's got a cravat now, using those knees.
Those tie knees out of the cravat. Pointing
back
his
to it
opponent,
again.
wearing it. Oh, sticking to his game plan.
Really going after that arm. The crowd wants him to tap.
Come on, Banner. Oh!
Oh, what's... Oh, he got him right in the temple.
Sure, it was accidental, Zachary.
What do you mean accidental?
Wrestling is a contact sport.
Oh, what's Banner doing here? Oh,
Banner's escaping. He's gonna win this one.
you know, Dr. Bob, you can't win like that.
Nope. Banner's got it 2 in a row.
What? No.
2 in a row for Nathan Banner.
You've gotta be kidding
the
me.
prodigy.
Give me a break. There's no way that you want to win like that.
I'm sorry, the refs made a newspaper.
You surprise me sometimes, Dr. Bob.
Big win for Nathan Banner. 2 in a row. Let's see what the referee's decision is.
Oh!
I don't understand it.
Oh,
I'm not one to disagree with the officials here, but I don't understand that call, Zach.
What are you talking about? He got struck right in the face, blatantly, from Nathan Banner. Unbelievable.
I guess fact of the matter is that Wes Brisco is still champion. He looks a bit dejected. Not how he wanted to win this one, I'm sure. Asking for him to get back in the cage.
That's a champion right there. He wants another match.
Haku, you said you couldn't make it here to Brockville tonight because you couldn't get through immigration. Well, I say you're chicken. You Tongans like to run around in skirts. You're all a bunch of sissies and cowards, if you ask me. Maximum testosterone, I don't like you. I never liked you. But I have to give you some respect because you're showing up, you're stepping up to the plate tonight to fight me. You're Canada's strongest wrestler. Well, I'm pretty strong myself. And I have martial arts skills, I have kickboxing skills, and I have fighting skills, and you're gonna be my victim tonight. Maximum Testosterone right here in Brockville.
So tonight, this has been last minute change. It now will be me against Hannibal, the dead dealer. Hannibal, you may be the dead dealer, but tonight I will be the hunter and you are gonna be the prey. Because whenever I fight in the ring or in the cage, it doesn't matter to me. Tonight it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be heavy, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I hope that you are ready, because tonight I will unleash the beast.
Here we go, a last minute change here as it is Maximum Testosterone versus Hannibal. This was initially going to be Haku versus Hannibal, but Haku was stopped at the Canadian Immigration Services. Fans were offered refunds at the start of the card, but as you can see, they've stuck around to watch this great card we have here for Cage Wars 2.
It is the main event in any arena around the world. Canada's strongest athlete against arguably, debatably, Canada's craziest. These two men, when that was the change-up announced, I was just really excited to see this one. What a clash of styles. Both these men very proficient in wrestling, of course, but Max always relying on that strength game. You know what, I'd say Hannibal is the larger of his opponents usually. Of course, Max always being the bigger of the opponents, but these two are very much more similar in size than they've had in the past.
This will be a momentous occasion for Maximum Testosterone. If he could get a win here against a three-time Canadian champion,
Propel him right up the ranks.
oh, it'll be a big deal for him.
Okay, last minute change could be all the benefit to Max, but we're discounting the fact that this is Hannibal, the craziest man to step in this cage tonight, and he'll stop at nothing. He's going to take out all the frustration against Haku and take it out on him tonight, but Max, sorry you're here with Hannibal.
Going on the ground now. Hannibal trying to bring his defensive game up. He's got a rematch with PCO. Set in stone. And something we'll keep an eye on later tonight. If PCO retains the title, it will be a title match between PCO versus Hannibal coming up in Pembroke, May 25th. Ticket price is $2 for kids and $5 for adults. Tony Atlas is going to be on this card as well. He's scheduled to face Nathan Banner.
What a show, what a match announced. Look at these two trading holds on the floor. I would have thought they maybe would have held up and gone strike for strike with each other. But I guess this is where Hannibal feels a little more comfortable against the likes of Max Testosterone. Max with that strength advantage, he might not be as proficient at grappling as Hannibal is, so we'll see if this is the way to take down the big man. Like they say, flat on your back, every man has got the same height, I guess. Wow, huge blows!
Just throwing those punches right to Testosterone.
Look where his feet are. Gonna negate the big man from getting up to his feet.
Here's a transition, roll over. Beautiful waist lock there, now on the side mount.
Max Testosterone maybe not so used to being dominated here.
Usually he's the one delivering the power. These two have had a previous encounter. Maximum Testosterone making his debut against Hannibal. This is the first time they've faced off one-on-one since then.
Max being Canada's strongest wrestler too, of course, always having that strength advantage. Let's see what it comes to. Wow! Those strikes just thuds!
Oh! Testosterone giving it back!
Not backing down!
Back and forth between these two.
Hannibal's also dressed a little more appropriately for the cage. He's changed up his gear slightly to, I guess, max out his advantage he has in a MMA fight.
Oh, throwing him in. Oh, look at this!
Back body drop goes up to the heavens. Wow, he hit hard. The stiffness of that ring, that pain must be just going through your body, shooting like a shotgun through you. I can't even believe that must be all.
Oh my lord!
Wow, Hannibal showing what he's got. That is a big fall from such a huge height, the size of Max Testosterone, coming down hard on that floor. That's way tougher than a canvas that you got in a professional wrestling ring. Let me tell you, folks.
Open on the ground here.
GNW participants, all these wrestlers here participating tonight because they want to show that they are the toughest wrestlers in the world. They're wrestling for GNW. Wrestling outside, wrestling inside in cages and wrestling rings. They want to show that they have what it takes, that they are the toughest of the tough. Look at him. He's got a submission at 2 places right now, pulling on the arm, trying perhaps to get an arm bar, but no more of that pressure he's putting across the neck. That's what you got to do, I guess, Zach, against a big man like Max Testosterone.
Yeah, you got to cut off the circulation to the brain.
The big man already tires down a little faster, but now with those submissions and now cutting off the oxygen, it's going to make him sluggish.
He's got a scissor on to Hannibal's leg here, Testosterone.
Trying to control where Hannibal goes, but it just means he's going to get up and start striking.
Now getting up here.
Clubbing, blows to the chest near the chin.
Look at this.
Oh, going for a belly to belly. Any move like that could spell the end of the match.
Testosterone getting out of it. Oh, look at this. Oh! Overhead belly to belly. Oh, my Lord. He tossed him across the...
give him that canvas.
Toss him across the cage there.
A move like that from somebody the size of Max Testosterone could be the end of you, but especially in a cage.
Now Testosterone.
He's got the top mount there.
He's getting control back.
You gotta hook your feet underneath the guy's legs. Make sure he can't get up, and that's what Hannibal took the advantage, knowing his ground game a little bit better.
There's a goga-plata there now.
It's not in as tight as he wants it, though. I can see the little bit of space. He's trying to work it. Look at his hip come up a little bit too, trying to get that right angle. But against a man, again, the size of Max Testosterone, how do you manage that?
Testosterone trying to get to his feet, using that power. Strongman here, oh, dropping him there.
Would have been a little more effective higher up, but that's enough. Hannibal must be weakened down by those huge belly-to-bellies. The overhead. Back body drop. I'm surprised the man can even stand.
There's a reversal by Testosterone. Oh, big splash in the corner. Now Testosterone on pursuit.
Oh!
Going head first in there.
Hit it hard. His body just collapsed under him. Please notice, fans, that neither opponent has gone for a pinfall, I do believe. They're just trying to wear each other down with strikes and submissions. Really turning this into a full-on MMA match. I don't know, however, if that goes to the side of Max Testosterone. That might not be the way he wants to play out this match.
Testosterone has made up for it with his power game.
With some big power moves, but they have been effective.
Oh,
as
look at
effective
this.
he wants it. Whoa!
Here.
Trying to slice him up in the cage. That's a sharp cage. Not exactly legal, but when you're in that cage, you gotta do what it takes. Look at him.
Do what it takes?
Well, he's intimidating the ref. I want to see the ref try to call it. I know I wouldn't.
Just trying to cut up ahead. Is that your strategy here, Dr. Bob?
Well, I'm not the one in there. If I was facing you, maybe, but this is a totally different matchup. We do see some blood here.
That's interesting. If the referee spots this blood, it's a no blood policy here at Great North Wrestling.
He's got to try to finish him off fast. Time is of the essence with Max Testosterone.
He can't let the ref see it. He's going in for a pinfall.
Power slam running. Power slam goes for the pin. The first pinfall of the match. The ref going for an on account of ice of some sort, but no. Calling it off.
Oh, he sees the blood. He sees the blood. He's calling it off.
Was the submission applied before the blood ruling?
We'll see what the ref's final call is. Oh no, it is the blood.
Strict no blood policy. We didn't want to see it end like that.
Oh, and Hannibal after the match.
He's not done with him.
Continuing the beatdown. You won the match. Why do you have to continue on like this?
He didn't get Haku. He's gonna get all out of Max tonight, though.
Oh, come on. A valiant effort here from Testosterone, and this is how you repay him?
Well, you signed on the dotted line. You knew what you were getting into when you stepped in the cage.
No, he wasn't
with the
expecting to be
madman,
beaten down.
the death dealer.
What do you mean he was expected to be beaten down after the match? And you call yourself a doctor, Dr. Bob.
All right, you wet sack of laundry. Oh. Look at this. So many people into the ring. There's the president of GNW, the commissioner.
Oh, Hannibal
continues on with his beating. I'm sure Hannibal, however, is going to get fined for this. Too many people trying to stop him at this point. He's a man possessed.
Well, that's one thing I can agree with you on. Is the president must not be happy with the way this is transpiring. And
That's
you
a
best
lot of
believe-
Manchester.
Oh!
Oh!
That's the champion.
PCO's in here.
PCO's got a chair.
Definitely trying to get revenge from last year in Rockland.
He's looking at Hannibal here. He's got his eyes on him.
This is a war that has not been settled. Ow!
What a chair shot
Did he
there.
break that one in half potentially? And Hannibal's up right away. The rage is going through him.
Yeah, that rematch is going to take place in Pembroke. This is going to be a war between these two.
Last time we were there, we had 1,000+ fans. And this year is going to be one heck of a show. Fans, do not miss it in Pembroke. What a match, what a battle between these two behemoths.
Hannibal saying he's the true champion of Great North Wrestling.
Hey guys, new year, same champion, Lady Yasmine here. Unfortunately tonight, Chelsea Green couldn't make it, so in her place is a new up-and-coming star, Bellatores. I've already been in one of these MMA cages, so I'm not even worried. This belt is coming home with me.
Hey, yes!
Hey, Yasmine! You like kisses? You can kiss your bed goodbye!
Here we go, Lady Yasmine celebrating with the crowd. She's going to defend her Great North Wrestling Women's Championship against Bellatores. It was initially a three-way match with Chelsea Green. Oh, but look at this, Bellatores right away.
Like we've already seen earlier in the night, some of these competitors are roaring ready to go, not waiting for that door open.
I think it's some of these competitors don't want to go in the cage right away and do some damage early.
Choking knife edge chops, overhand chops. Bellatores well known for her viciousness. She might be a relative newcomer to the ring, but that spirit of the wolf she's always bragging about. She is vicious beyond a doubt.
Oh! Yasmine able to get out of it. And Yasmine fighting back here, Dr. Bob.
Throwing her face repeatedly into that cage.
Back elbow there.
Both of these two heavy with the strikes already. You know, both of them love to become or win or retain the Women's Championship of Canada. No greater honor in Canada than that belt for a women's competitor here. And Bellatores taking, you know, advantage of this huge opportunity.
Oh,
misses the double knees.
They're be going for a move here.
Spinning back fist. Kick to the midsection.
Throwing her into the corner.
What a fast and furious matchup. That hip attack into the corner. You know, a little bit too much boasting on her part. Her manager wants to climb right in. You know what?
I mean, she's confident, Dr. Bob. She's been holding the championship for well over a year now.
Listen, Zach, you bag of marshmallows. I think that Lady Yasmine's confidence might be her downfall. You've seen her being chipped away match after match after match, and being a champion for over a year. It's got to take your toll. I don't want to just, you know, disregard her huge championship reign she's had here, but she's taking it slightly too easy on her challenger tonight.
I hate to say it, Dr. Bob, but you do have a valid point, but she has defended the championship for well over a year. She's faced obstacle after obstacle, and she's been in this cage before.
Been in cage matches, she's been in ladder matches. Her time might be coming, Zach, though. You mark my words. She's got that huge match against Chelsea Green coming up. We'll see if she's too focused on that. Modified Border City stretch.
Well, you mentioned Chelsea Green. She was initially going to be in this match for a three-way, but her plane got canceled. She will wrestle on the August 4th event in Hawkesbury.
We'll see if that's the end of Lady Yasmine's championship reign. Sorry, we missed a quick count fall here. Quick pinfall, but didn't result in the 3 count. The Wolf howls for Bellatores.
Oh!
Whew! Knocked her loopy with that elbow strike.
Oh, giving it right back, though, is Yasmine.
You can see Bea is a well-established wrestler in Quebec. Having her manager on her side just gives her a little bit extra.
Yasmine, of course, fighting back here. Scheduled to face Jessie Mack in Pembroke on May 25th. You get tickets for that event. $2 for kids, $5 for adults. More info at thehannibaltv.com. Tony Atlas also on the card.
What a name. What a legend. A Hall of Famer. Hannibal will be facing PCO in that main event too.
Got me right there early.
What a show that's going to be, and what a show tonight's been so far.
A lot of implications here.
Yeah, she might be on her way to winning the Women's Championship of Canada.
Yasmine fighting back though.
Nothing against Lady Yasmine, but she's got to up the level here. Up her gear.
Going for the reversal.
Oh, her manager goes sprawling to the outside.
Taking advantage of it now. Rolling back.
Might this be the setup to the Koji clutch? She's finished countless opponents with attack.
Right at the center of this cage.
No ropes to try to get a break.
Got a tap.
That is it. Fast and Furious it was, and she retains her championship. But Lady Yasmine has got Jessie Mack and Chelsea Green on the horizon. Tall order for that champion.
Continues to defend her belt, Lady Yasmine.
Oh, we've heard word, folks. We've heard word. There's something big happening in the backstage. We'll cut to that right now. Go to our cameraman in the back.
Oh, what's up, Wes? What's up, Wes? What's up, Wes? What's up, Wes? Oh, let's go, buddy. Oh, how about you shower some more, buddy? Shower yourself. Oh, shit. Oh. I told you, this doesn't end until I say it does, Wes. This doesn't end until I say it does. Legendary Brisco family. Piece of shit.
GreatNorthWrestling.ca returns to Pembroke Memorial Center Friday, May 25th at 7:30 p.m. with special ticket prices of $5 for adults and $2 for kids 16 and under. In the main event, WWE Hall of Famer Mr. USA Tony Atlas comes to Pembroke for the first time to take on the 6'6", 350-pound prodigy Nathan Banner from New Jersey. Also on the card, 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion Quebecer Pierre Wallet, 3-time Canadian Champion Hannibal the Death Dealer, the high-flying Black Dynamite Jeremy Prophet, the British Brawler Hutchinson, and Ottawa Valley's own Jebediah Tatum. Plus, in women's action, the beautiful Lady Yasmine will be challenged by GNW newcomer Jessie Mack, and much more. Tickets are on sale now at the Pembroke Memorial Center recreational desk for just $2 and $5. For more information, call 613-735-6821, extension 1501, or visit thehannibaltv.com.
Tonight, 3-way in a cage. Hutchinson, Jeremy Prophet against PCO Style, the Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Champion. You both gonna leave with an ambulance.
GNW, let me reintroduce myself. My name is the British Brawler, Hutchinson. Take notice of this face, because you're going to be seeing a lot more of it in GNW. And I've conquered England. I've went to Japan. And now I'm right here in Canada. The reason why I'm here in Canada, it's pretty simple. It's to face the best of the best. And GNW finally reached out and was like, we can put you in a triple threat against the ex-WWE superstar that is Quebecer Pierre and Jeremy Prophet for the title match. And when I found out, I just licked my lips because I'm thirsty for competition. And everybody knows, well, apart from Canada, everybody knows around the world that the British style of wrestling, it's obviously the best style of wrestling.
Standing next to Jeremy Prophet, who's about to challenge for the Canadian Heavyweight GNW Championship. What do you think about your opponents going into this?
I'm pretty confident going into this, considering one of my opponents I defeated last time I was in the ring with him in PCO, Pierre Willette. He's been on quite a tear. I'm not taking anything away from you, PCO. You've been dominant everywhere you've gone, and you've done the title proud. But that title is about to come back to its rightful owner, the two-time GNW Canadian champion, soon to be three-time champion. But you see, there's one other obstacle in my way. The British brawler, Hutchinson. In my opinion, he has no business being in this match, but that's fine. I welcome a challenge. I don't back down from anybody. So if it's going to be one opponent, two opponents, British opponents, American opponents, I don't care where they come from, I'll send them back to where they came from, a little black and blue. So Hutchinson, PCO, get ready to go toe to toe with the star of the show.
Main event time here for Cage Wars 2. We've got a great one here. The Canadian title is on the line. PCO defending against Hutchinson and Jeremy Prophet. This should be a fun one here, Dr. Bob.
The champion gets blindsided by Hannibal.
What is this?
It's a little bit of sweet revenge.
Unbelievable.
You know what?
Why would...
It's Ulster! Ulster! He started, PCO, deserved that one.
Oh, look at this. Hannibal
setting
going
up
into the
a
cage.
table. You already got a cage, you already got steps, and you need a table too.
Unbelievable, he already had his match. Look at this,
Power slam, a falling power slam puts him through the table down to the floor, and we're taking a whole army of men.
Oh, he's certainly going to be fine for that one. Things boiling over. The last time these two faced off against each other was in Rockland, where Hannibal savagely beat PCO at the end of that one.
Earlier tonight, of course, as PCO came to save his friend Max Testosterone. Got a little altercation there again. This has been boiling over to the tipping point. And Zach, might we not have a championship defense?
Oh no. PCO doesn't seem...
I don't think he's fit to wrestle.
He's been defending the title all over the United States as well, and most recently having his match with Walter. He may still be feeling the effects from that match from WrestleMania weekend.
What are you talking about, WrestleMania weekend? We're at Cage Wars 2, Zach.
Well, looks like we're going to continue with this one-on-one.
The British Brawler and Prophet here. One-on-one, I guess this is the new championship matchup we have here, folks.
A new champion will be crowned right here.
These two very, very similar in styles. They know the mat game front to back. Master technicians, both of them, and you should talk about their striking as well. Zachary, I know you've never been in a fight in your life, but you gotta appreciate what these two are in here.
I definitely appreciate the caliber of athlete that these two possess. As they look toe-to-toe here, looking to try and find that opening to start things off.
A little bit of striking to gauge the distance. They're gonna close on in. Oh, Prophet getting a little bit of advantage. That first strike, that first taste of blood is gonna get you an advantage here in the cage. Both these two men, more so than almost anybody else that's stepped in the cage so far tonight, Zach. Definitely some of the best strikers we have on the JNW roster.
Going straight into the cage now. Looking to try and find a takedown is Prophet. Brawler, Hutchinson able to get off of him.
Well, it looks like Jeremy Prophet was perhaps trying to bring him down to the ground a little bit, but Brawler seeming maybe a little more at ease on his feet. Well, we'll see what happens.
Obviously a different environment for both these athletes.
Oh, they're both proficient, however, in the cage.
There's a kick there. Going to the thigh of Prophet.
Referee saying bring it up, but I didn't see anything wrong with that kick.
That was pretty close to me, Dr. Bob.
I think you're both watching a different match.
I'm sorry. Ad saying he's apologizing, so that to me sounds like guilt.
Regardless of what happened here tonight and what's going to happen, Hannibal is still scheduled to face PCO May 25th in Pembroke. Jeremy Prophet's scheduled to face Hutchinson in Pembroke as well.
Oh!
So whoever wins this match will have an automatic rematch. Flying knee!
Oh! Here we go right away.
He smothers him. He's got him down.
He's got him in the top mount.
Connect his back. He's going to wash the arms.
Oh, he's going to try and go for that rear naked choke.
And in a precarious position, you don't want to let your back up to a formidable foe like Prophet.
Hutchinson on his feet, though.
He can get a submission from anywhere, and right now he's standing up with him. That's really got to... There you go. You get your arms off of your neck.
And now Hutchinson, sidebound here going in.
Double wrist lock, perhaps. I don't have a good angle on this, Zach, but looking for an arm submission, and someone climbs over fairly easily.
Trying to get control here.
A little bit of ground and pound, perhaps.
Striking in those elbows.
Watch him hold him one of the wrists. The lesson. Those strikes from the bottom, though, that can't be doing much.
Look at that.
Got that vice grip on. Transition after transition. This is some beautiful mat wrestling.
Both wanting to get the upper hand. The Canadian Championship
it means
on the
everything,
line.
everything to them. Both these opponents. Their stock would skyrocket if they were the J&W Canadian champ. Rolling knee bar!
Oh, there's a knee bar!
Wow!
Hutchinson's got control.
He's got it extended. Prophet has to roll over to relieve the pressure.
Really getting a firm control.
No, he got out. Doesn't have it as well. Almost an ankle pick here.
Both have got control of the knee.
Prophet now getting a little bit of his advantage. He is like a bit quicker on the mat, I see. A bit of a stalemate. Nobody's got a very good advantage from the position they're in.
Oh, now they're just gonna go the old-fashioned way and just strike each other.
I think they've let go of the idea of a submission victory at this point. Wow!
Smacks and punches back and forth.
What a night it's been so far, and the night is far from over.
Still trying to find some control here. Oh! Waller adjusting here and getting out of it.
Both decided to let go of those submissions.
Both standing now. Here comes those.
That tie clinch in the knees to the midsection. But really, at that position, you can hit him with any sort of strike.
Oh, there's a good shot there.
One of those might have been a bit low.
Oh! Big jawbreaker there.
Transitioning back to a little bit of pro wrestling.
And that's what's unique about this cage. You're going to see multiple styles being utilized here.
Zach, I think you would have been done about 10 minutes ago.
I think you would have been too, Dr. Bob.
Well, this is not about me, Zach. Look at the matchup.
We got a great matchup here.
They are just challenging each other, strike after strike, mano-y-mano. This is just about machismo at this point.
They've been trying to go mat base and
body
seems to be at a
strikes,
deadlock.
face strikes, forearm shivers.
Oh, kick to the gut there, and Prophet goes down.
Referee admonishing him again. I think it was okay there. I don't know.
Well.
I'm not in the ref's position, I know, but I think that was fair play.
Prophet really took that one. He's saying to add, watch below the belt. Hutchinson going in now. Roll him into the cage.
You know, that advantage you get squishing an opponent right into the cage, and you can just smother him with strikes. He can't move if he can't backpedal. That's what Prophet has to do. He has to push him back into the middle.
Ducking underneath a couple of those punches.
Oh! Spinning heel kick. That might have knocked him out. Thanks for coming, Ed. I don't know. That might be done.
Prophet going to the ground and pound now.
Covering up very well, though.
Shades of the hammer here.
Wow!
Oh, nice transition.
Into the armbar.
Oh, but Prophet locking the arms. Great strategy there.
Taking a little bit of advantage over. See, the thing with Derek.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, he's back. The thing with Ed, though, he's got to use his hip to cause a little bit of that pressure and gain a little bit of advantage.
Oh, look at
Without
this.
the hip thrusting out, he cannot hold that submission, but far too late. PCO's out. Is he good to come back in this matchup?
I think he's gonna get back. Oh!
Oh, Nakamura, eat your heart out.
Low blow! And eliminated is Hutchinson. I think PCO's gonna be in this match. He's in the cage.
Quebecer Pierre PCO, the man that everybody in the indie scene in the entire world is talking about, is back here. He did not want to sit out Cage Wars 2. Try his best to come on back, and you know what? As much as bad as the beating was before, he was able to catch his breath a little bit, it looks like.
No beating's gonna keep PCO down.
Oh! German into the cage!
Unbelievable!
Did you watch his neck snap back? He might be out on his feet, we'll see. PCO was a terrifying, intimidating human being, let me tell you.
Oh no! Oh! Powerbomb!
His neck, the back of his head caught the cage.
And it's that stiff surface as well of the cage.
Absolutely no give. We have said that several times tonight, but it still rings true. When you're against the human tank that is PCO. That patented splash and then DDT, a little bit modified for the cage. That might be all.
Here's the pinfall. Oh, and so close there, but Prophet able to kick out.
You know what, though? Talking to PCO before this match, he wants to live by his moniker of the real submission machine of professional wrestling. I don't think he'll be happy with just a pinfall. He wants to hear Jeremy Prophet squeal. He wants to hear him tap out.
Well, PCO can definitely thrive in this sort of environment. He's been training in many different forms of martial arts, including Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Karate, catch wrestling, everything to up his game. He's really the complete professional wrestler.
Oh, there's those.
Forget about all that, though. It's just chops in the corner.
Oh, ducking underneath the chop, though. Oh!
In the face, in the eye!
Unbelievable.
That's got to be a DQ.
They're still going here.
Not letting up like a rabid dog. Just right on top of PCO.
Ref coming in to check him now.
Piece has got to be blinded. He caught him really square flush in the eye. What's going to happen here?
Looks like ref's checking on PCO.
That could be all. Big gouge in the eye is all you can start. It can end a match, but PCO's not the kind of warrior that wants to see it end this way, especially the main event of Cage Wars 2.
Looks like the ref is having some interactions here, looking to see what kind of decision is best suited for this. And look, that's the president there. That's the president of Great North Wrestling.
Are they going to just give the title to Jeremy Prophet, I guess?
Oh, no.
As the president of Great North Wrestling, I'm responsible for the safety of all our athletes. I'm responsible for the safety of all our
Man's not enjoying this.
I can't allow the match to continue.
Oh, the president said he can't allow this match to continue. Out of that eye gouge there.
Quebecer Pierre's not happy. No!
He's got his hands
You
on the
cannot
president.
touch the president!
And he's throwing him out of the cage.
Oh, PCO's definitely going to feel the punishment of that later.
Well, that's going to be a heavy fine. He's continuing on. He's doing the palm strikes.
Open-handed palm strikes, showing all those different martial arts that he knows.
Oh! Prophet coming back into it, though. Oh, super kick. Oh, to the
Flush
outside.
in the face. The ref was supposed to lock the cage after Hutchinson had been eliminated, but I guess he didn't do his job here. We'll rectify that in a second.
Oh, but PCO still continuing to take a beating here.
Well, I've got to give PCO the credit that he deserves. He could have been finished with that matchup, but he wanted to have a decisive win over a man who beat him previously. The last time they faced off one-on-one. Can we see a repeat?
Now ground and pound here. Oh, look at this. Going into the top mount.
Using his strength advantage. Just reverse him, just out of pure strength, just pushes him and rolls him over.
This is where PCO thrives.
Side mount.
Oh, he's got
rolls him over.
Rear naked choke.
Rear naked choke. Beautiful transition.
He's got the rear naked choke applied.
Oh!
That's it.
Those gigantic arms of him. And that's all for Jeremy Prophet. The real submission machine of professional wrestling gets another win. What a valiant effort by Prophet, but not enough to wrest the title off of Quebecer Pierre.
PCO retains. What a great event this was here. Cage Wars 2 right here in Brockville, Ontario. Such a great show, such a great card. Thank you everybody for tuning in for this show. We had fun. I'm sure you had fun as well. We got a great show coming up in Pembroke. Hannibal versus PCO and Jeremy Prophet versus Hutchinson. Tony Atlas will also be on the card. Tickets are $2 and $5. More info at the Hannibal TV.
What a show, what an event, like you said, Zach.
Ever since Hannibal lost the Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship title to PCO, he equally lost touch with reality, rationality, and any sense of order. He's unleashed a disturbing volume of violence, a disruptive agenda of destruction and mayhem.
Hannibal! Hannibal! You crazy bastard! You crazy animal! You crazy psychotic!
But the current Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Champion, PCO, is determined to equally unleash his own catastrophic campaign of antagonistic annihilation.
You handshake me! You gave me a handshake! You gave me that Canadian heavyweight title that I deserve because I beat you 1, 2, 3! But you know what? Payback is a bitch, brother! Hannibal! I'm gonna get you back! I'm gonna get you back! Not for the title, for personal issue! PCO style, mother.
PCO, first you steal the Canadian heavyweight title from me, then you interfere in my match that I was victorious in. I bloodied Maximum Testosterone.
Hannibal, you can bring chains, you can bring tables, you can bring chairs, but in Pembroke, it's gonna be PCO style, my way or the highway.
And May 25th, at the Pembroke Memorial Center, the death dealer, Hannibal, will make mincemeat out of you, Willette.
Don't you dare miss the long-awaited rematch happening at the Pembroke Memorial Center in Pembroke, Ontario on Friday, May 25th at 7:30 p.m. For more information, visit greatnorthwrestling.ca.